as you head out the door for the morning commute, you may be thinking about a few driving pet peeves that you have. Well, traffic expert Jason Louver joins us with this week's Driving You Crazy. And Jason, this is something you've been talking about for a dozen years.
Oh, yeah. The zipper merge, right? Because people don't know still how to use it and how to get through traffic faster. So it was Maria from Arvada who wrote to me saying, what's driving you crazy? Going up the hill on Highway 93 south of Boulder, the right lane ends before 128. I have avoided 4 accidents because people do not understand how to merge. I've had people trying to push me into the opposite lane just so they can get in front of me. Can you please explain to people the correct way to merge? Okay, you are right, Maria. Drivers don't know, or more likely, don't care about the proper way to merge. And when drivers don't let other drivers in, traffic slows down. Now, the way any merge should work depends on what lane is lost and the amount of traffic volume there is. In the specific situation, since the road sign indicates that the right lane ends, the left lane drivers have the right of way. When you're going south on 93 and you're getting close to that merge, even though it's fine for you to get into that left lane early, understand that when you do, there will still be drivers who want to go faster than you, and they will not want you in front of them. That's what I saw several times when I was out there. Someone riding the bumper right there, racing around you right before the merge. In heavier traffic, especially stop and go traffic, drivers should use both lanes up to that merge point and then should take turns getting into the open lane. That technique is something that I've talked about for a dozen years, the zipper merge, and when done correctly, it can help traffic flow 30 to 40% faster. Now, the problem with the zipper merge method is that for it to be effective, all drivers need to cooperate. That lack of cooperation is the main reason we all have to sit in traffic longer than any of us would like. Remember, there is not a requirement under the law to allow for a smooth merge. It's only a nice courtesy to move over and adjust your speed to allow for a smooth merge. Bottom line, it's a responsibility for all drivers to drive in a way that promotes better traffic flow, and as I've said for years and years, zipper merging and a friendly wave can go a long way in making that happen. I have a lot more to this on the Denver 7 story, Denver7.com story, and a viewer sent me this a while back. Zippermerge.co. I think the website is still available. But join the new driving movement.
We need your face on that bumper sticker.
Exactly. Instead of the car.
People.
There you go. But yeah, so I've been talking about this for so long. People have been sending me bumper stickers.
Well, instead of just whipping the car and then waving a different kind of wave, wave politely,
the friendly wave,
and then just smirk. All right, thank you, Jason.